Hi YouTube, what's going on? In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at my Wealthsimple Trade Portfolio. This is going to be a deep dive into every single stock that I own, how many stocks I own of each company, and exactly how each stock is performing. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these videos and things have been going really well. I'm actually up, I think, roughly 13.5%. We're going to look at it here pretty soon. And I only started investing back in February. If someone had told me that it'd be up 13.5% in the same year in November, I'd have took that all day long. Ever since the elections ended, the stock market has been booming. I'm sure everyone has been seeing gains in their portfolios at the minute. Election time tends to cause some sort of uncertainty in the stock market, but now the election's over, people are less fearful, people are less worried, so they're investing more, and thus the stock market is shooting up again. I have a broad range of stocks in my portfolio and a couple of new ones since I last done an update. Some stocks are currently down, but a lot of my stocks are actually up. I'm going to show you exactly which stocks are up and which stocks are down, so stay tuned. I'm a dividend stock investor mainly, therefore I focus on stocks that pay out a dividend, and my dividends are also coming along really well. I'm actually due to be doing an update on my dividends in the next week or so, so if you want to see that, make sure you hit the likes button and hit that subscribe button. I do monthly updates on my dividends each and every month, just showing exactly how much dividends I earn per month and how much I've earned in total. As anyone who's watched my channel by now knows, I'm on a journey towards financial freedom, and if you want to watch that journey, make sure again you hit that subscribe button. For now, let's flick into my laptop and take a look at my Wealthsimple Trade Portfolio. Just before we take a look at all the stocks that I own in my portfolio, I just very quickly want to bring this to everyone's attention. If you haven't started trading yet on Wealthsimple Trade and you're thinking about it, click on the link that I'm going to leave below in the description. And once you start trading $100 or more, you'll earn a free $10 bonus, and I'll earn a free $10 bonus too. So it's a good way to get started, just to earn a free $10. Nice and easy. All you got to do is sign up by clicking on the link that I'm going to leave down in the description below. So far, and I just want to give a really quick shout out to all these people that have signed up so far using my link. Hope everyone's enjoying their $10. Vitali, I hope I pronounced your name right, is the last person that used the link to sign up on Wealthsimple Trade, and he got a free $10 and I got a free $10. Nikki and Christopher, they've signed up using the link, but they haven't deposited their $100 yet, so get on that and you'll get a free $10 bonus. So yeah, as I said, if you haven't started using Wealthsimple Trade yet, make sure you click the link in the description below. You'll get a free $10 and you'll get a shout out in my YouTube channel. So without further ado, here is my portfolio. I'm up $27 today. It's a TFSA, tax-free savings account. It's the best account to use here in Canada. You don't get taxed on it as long as you don't deposit anything over your contribution limit. And your contribution limit will vary from who you are. If you're a Canadian citizen, you've been here all your life, your contribution room is going to be much higher. I've only been here 3 years, so my contribution room is a bit lower, but I haven't reached it yet. So I'm just continuing to invest in my TFSA for now. As you can see, I've got $12,427 in my account so far. I started investing in February this year, and to be honest, I'm really proud of this number. $12,400 in the space of 9 or 10 months. Really happy with that. So in the last week, I'm up $195. In the last month, I'm up $1,000, which is mental. So yeah, a lot of them increases have came over the last couple of weeks, just kind of after the US elections sort of were settled. The stock market kind of just started shooting right up. In the past 3 months, I'm up $786, and then if I just go to all time, so I actually got my figure wrong. I said 13.5%, my bad. But I'm on 12.64. I'm up 12.64%, which again, if someone had told me in February at the start of this year that I'd be up 12.64% in November, I'd have took that all day long. I'm pretty happy with that. That translates to nearly $1,500. So if I was to, I'm not going to, but if I was to cash out now, I'd have made a nice profit of $1,500, and that's not to mention all the dividends that I've also earned in that time. So yeah, really happy with things are going, but we'll just get stuck in now to each and every stock that I own in my portfolio. I'm not going to spend too long explaining each stock. I'm just going to quickly go through them and show you all. If anyone has any questions about any particular stock, just ask me down in the description below and I'll get back to you. So first up, we got Apple. Apple needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever. I think it's a great stock. I think everyone should have it in their portfolio. I've got 5 shares and I'm up $215 or 56%, which is class. I've got Air Canada, which isn't a dividend stock. I've got 1 or 2 stocks in here that aren't dividend stocks. Air Canada is one of them. I'm up $43 or 33%, so can't really complain. I think Air Canada is not going to go anywhere. I think if any company is going to survive this, it's going to be Air Canada. I've got Bank of Nova Scotia. I love the Canadian banks here. They're great investments. I've got 10 shares with them. I'm up $54, nearly 10%. So I'll take that all day long. Carnival Cruises, the cruise industry has been hit massively hard during this pandemic. But I'm actually up $1, so I'm just about breaking even with them. Haven't purchased any shares with Carnival Cruises in a long time. Kind of just chilling with it because I don't fully know who's going to make it and who's not. So I'm just happy with the 8 shares. I don't plan on buying much more. Canadian National Railway, this was a great investment. I actually made a video about this and about why you should invest in Canadian National Railway. One of the main reasons is that it's basically a monopoly. They don't really have, they have one other company to compete with. Therefore, competition's low, so they're going to do all right. I've only got 2 shares with them, but I'm up $50 or 21%. By the way, if you want to see the video on why you should buy Canada National Railway, I'll link it in the description below. I've got Canadian Tire. Absolutely love Canadian Tire. I personally shop there like regularly enough. Can get absolutely everything from camping goods, sporting goods, home goods, everything in it. I've got 4 shares. Again, this is doing unreal. I'm up $200 or 45%. Got Delta Airlines. When I bought them, they had a dividend, but they suspended it once this pandemic happened. I've got 5 shares with them. I'm up $35 or 22.5%, so can't really complain. Enbridge, one of the biggest energy companies here in Canada. I've got 10 shares in this. This is one of the stocks that isn't performing the way I'd like it to go, but I think Enbridge are going to come through. I think Enbridge is actually not a bad stock to buy right now. I kind of think it is undervalued. And their dividend is great. So I'm down $50 or 11%. Fortis, another energy company here in Canada. I've got 8 shares. Breaking even with this company, up 41 cents. GD, General Dynamics, they make like aerospace military stuff down in the States. Got 3 shares with them. We've got a great dividend, by the way. So if you're a dividend investor, I'd recommend taking a look at them. I'm up $71 or 18.27%. IBM's a massive computer company. I'm down 2 cents, so I'm breaking even with them. Happy enough. Pepsi, everyone knows who Pepsi is. They've proven in this pandemic that they are recession proof. They're pandemic proof. Recommend Pepsi or Coke, whichever one you prefer. I'm a Pepsi man, so I went for Pepsi. I've got 3 shares. I'm up $42 or 10%. Ryokan, this is a real estate investment trust. I love real estate investment trusts because they pay out their dividend each and every month, which is great. I've got 24 shares. I'm up $45 or 12%. Shaw Communications is a Wi-Fi company here in Canada. I'm only down $5, so just about breaking even. Happy enough. Sun Life Financial is like a financial group here in Canada. Got 8 shares with them. I'm up $112 or 30%. Can't complain with that. Suncor, this has been one of my worst performers. I'm down $28 and or 7.5%. Oil is definitely a down out industry, no doubt about it. Electricity, electric cars, Tesla, etc. is the way forward. It's the way the future's going, I believe. But in saying that, I think oil's got at least another 10 years in it before they go anywhere. So eventually I will sell out, but not just right now. I'm going to hold on to my old companies. Telus Communications is another Wi-Fi and broadband company here in Canada. I'm up $40 or 8.5%. Toronto Dominion Bank, unreal bank, my favourite out of the big 6 here in Canada. They've got a great dividend and they've got a big presence in the United States, which is why I love them. So a lot of room there for growth. I've got 12 shares. I'm up $118 or 16.8%. VDY is our first ETF of the day. It's a high dividend ETF. An ETF is just a lot of different companies in one stock. So I've got 24 shares of them. I'm up $109 or 16.5%. VRE, I've got 19 shares. I'm up $50, 10%. XHD, this is a new one. It's got some really nice companies. It's US companies. They've got Johnson and Johnson's in there, which is one of the better companies and one of the reasons why I picked it. I've got 17 shares. This is one of the ones I recently bought, and it's done really well. I bought this just before the elections when times were kind of uneasy and the stock market prices were undervalued. I got in, got this. So I'm up $32 in the space of a couple of weeks. Can't be bad to that. XIZ is another ETF. I've got 17 shares. I'm up $50. ExxonMobil. So kind of all the oil companies are doing really poorly at the minute. All the US, all the Canada energy companies aren't doing well, but I do think they are going to revive eventually. I've got 4 shares. I'm down $18 or 10%. XRE. This is a real estate investment trust ETF, and they pay their dividends every month again, which I love. 24 shares. I'm up $36 or 10%. XUU is another ETF. I'm up $52 or 15%. And SAID EB is a great one. I'd recommend it. It's just basically the 6 big banks here in Canada. So like Bank of Nova Scotia, TD, Royal Bank of Canada, CIBC, a couple of other ones in there that I can't really think off the top of my head. But yeah, it's a good way to diversify your portfolio with banks. So I'm up $68 there, 25%. So yeah, available to trade. I've got $325. I just deposited $250, so I'm waiting on that to come through. Usually takes 2 to 3 business days. So pretty soon I'll have $575 to work with. Prices are at a pretty high point right now. I'd maybe hold off and wait until they dip. We'll see what happens. So that's it for today's video. Nice short and sweet one. Hope you enjoyed that. It was just a complete update on my portfolio. This YouTube channel is called Investing in the Rockies, and it's all about financial videos, and it's also about my life here in the Rockies. I live in Banff National Park, Alberta, and I try and do as many things as possible out here, from climbing mountains to skiing down mountains to camping and all the rest of it. So if you have any sort of interest in becoming financially free, or just the stock market in general, or you just want to see what my life's like here in Canada in the Rocky Mountains, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Take it easy.